What's up, guys? Foolish Hero here, and welcome to 7 Days to Die. First episode, so we're just going to jump right into things. I went ahead and skipped the first few minutes of gameplay because all you do is you literally just spawn and you have nothing, so you're just running through fields of zombies trying to find something. But I found this little town and came up here and we're going to loot some shit. So, let's hop right into it. I did go ahead and make a stone axe, as you can see right here. But, essentially all you want to do for that, since I did have to skip it because I needed that to fight.
Oh shit!
They're not supposed to be able to climb up ladders and shit. Okay, we're in trouble. I thought only spider zombies could climb up ladders. Okay. Well, that was exciting. I keep picking up those stupid bones. Anyways, just you wanna beat the shit out of a bush. Your bare hands takes like 3 hits or something, and that will actually give you a stick. And you take that stick and you can actually use that as the handle, obviously, and then you want to punch some grass. I know it sounds stupid, just bear with me. Punch some grass, and then you can put that up on the crafting grid and craft that into plant fiber, and that's used as like the string to tie together the axe head and the stick. And then you want to pick up a rock, just any old rock off the ground, and then you put that up on the crafting grid, and you can turn that into a sharp stone, and then you actually go down into tools and traps, and somewhere in there will be a stone axe. That is your go-to for just about everything. It's going to be your gathering tool, it's going to be your weapon, it's going to be pretty much everything at the beginning of the game, so definitely get it. What we're also going to work on, which I think I might have enough stuff to do it now, is we're going to get a crossbow. That is going to be your go-to ranged weapon for the beginning of the game. I think I just moved this car because it's amazing. I mean, until they update it anyway, I feel like it's a little OP at the moment, but we're going to abuse it while we can. But essentially what it is it doesn't have any, like, gravity doesn't affect it, so there's no bullet drop, I guess, for the crossbow bolt. So you can shoot just about anywhere with it, and plus, you hit the zombie in the head. I've never had to shoot a zombie more than once in the head with it. I played a quick crash course before I started recording, played like an hour. I was just crafting as much stuff as possible, trying to get the hang of things. And came across all kinds of nifty stuff. We're getting hungry. They some chili. Now you can hear my stomach grumbling. And I assume that plays into the, because like even if you're inside, even if the zombies can't see you, they can still detect you. They can detect you by sight and sounds. So I assume like certain food, like there's a gassiness stat. I'm assuming that chili made me gassy, which is the reason why my stomach was making noises. But essentially that plays into, they would be able to hear my stomach grumbling and would start hunting me. So pros and cons to pretty much everything you do on here. Cause oh damn, we just found some ammo. Really nice. Also, what you want to do right here, I found in one of those buildings, an old bed. An old bed or a sleeping bag, you want to get one of those as soon as possible, because you can drop one of those, and wherever you drop those actually becomes your spawn point. And the importance of that is just amazing, because if you can choose your spawn point and you stick semi around that, it's going to be like if you die, you're going to spawn right there. You're not going to randomly spawn on the opposite side of the map or something. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. I'm going to search this gun safe. It's going to take a little while. I don't like 30 seconds of vulnerability. Also, let me... it's one of those days. Sorry about that, guys. Also, let me know if you guys know of or play on any multiplayer servers that are really good. I prefer PvE, but if it's a good server, got some good people playing, I definitely want in on it because I want to get some multiplayer footage going. And also, my good friend over at Too Drunk to Game, he's another newer YouTuber. He's played a lot more than I have, but up and coming, just like everyone else. And me and him are going to get together and do some gameplay footage on the multiplayer side of things. I think the latest thing he's been doing is actually the, what is it, like Hearthstone or something like that. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, but the new World of Warcraft MOBA. Hold the phone. Did you hear that fucking whispering? Because that's creepy as hell. Anyway, moving on. So I'm gonna use that gun safe down there. But he's been playing the World of Warcraft MOBA, doing some first impressions and stuff. He was in the beta, so got some good information there. If you guys are interested in some of the MOBAs, I'm sure we'll probably be playing some of the MOBAs at some point, me and him. What the fuck is that noise? God, this game's got some creepy noises. I mean, it's good, it's effective, it's doing its job, but damn. Let's see, got some coffee, got all kinds of food. Let's put some of these rations in here because I don't want to die with those on me. Those are going to be nice backup food. Actually, I'm going to get off on top of this building again. I think we're going to make this our little camp for the time being, since it's got that nice little gun safe. And those are spectacular for what am I playing? Spectacular for storage space. What the hell did I just pick up? A wooden club. Not even bad. I got a wooden club to beat some zombies' heads in with. Excuse me. Excuse me. One of those days, my throat's been acting up. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, damn. I thought that was a skill book since there was only one, but it wasn't. Just a regular old stupid skill book. Or regular book. Which is used for pretty much nothing. It's used to, like, make paper, which you'll need later for, like, shotgun shells or some kind of shit. But I think we've got the stuff to make our crossbow. Let me search these real fast, and we'll check that out. Okay. So, we will need some plant fibers, and luckily we'll need 2, so that's what I've got. That's going to act as your string for the crossbow. So, we'll wait patiently for those. And we've got plenty of sticks, and I think that is all we need. So, what you want to do is you want to go all the way to the... It's not scrolling. All the way to the top, and you'll see in here somewhere a crossbow. What you got to do is just fill in the grid with whatever the hell it says to. And that's essentially the crafting. It takes it a step above, like, say, Minecraft, where it's like, just gives you an empty grid and you just sort of need to know what to craft, which is good and bad. I mean, it's good because it makes things a little less stressful on your own brain. You don't have to remember all that shit. But at the same time, it does make it a lot easier. To where you don't really have to remember anything, which you do, and you can craft without going to this actual thing. You can just throw them up on the grid if you want, which is a little bit more effective in the long run. So, I don't have any bandages. I think I can make bandages, because if I get any bleeding, that's going to kill me. Medicine. Simple bandage. Yes, let's make a couple of those. Because bleeding damage will kill you pretty fast. So we've got that going. And now we need to make some crossbow bolts to go along with that crossbow. So what you want to do is go back in ammos and weapons. I should have done this before the bandages. But somewhere in here will be a crossbow bolt. As you can see, it takes some real simple stuff. Actually, I need to make some sharp stones. I need to gather some more stones because I'm not going to have very many bolts. But real simple, and this is the reason why you want to make a crossbow as soon as humanly possible, because it's basically a renewable resource. It takes all stuff that you can just randomly find on the land, so it's going to be stuff that you're going to be finding pretty much anywhere you go. What the world just happened? Somehow I dropped that. I didn't even know you could drop stuff that way. But yeah, essentially a renewable resource. So you pull it out and you hit the R button to reload it, and there you go. This thing is amazing. Not affected by gravity. You just aim with that little red dot. I know, a red dot on a sight on the, or not a sight, just a red dot on a crossbow, but you gotta be able to aim it somehow. But not affected by gravity, so you can just shoot it perfectly straight. I've never had to shoot a zombie more than once with it. In the head, yeah, that is. So always go for the headshots anyway. That's gonna save you ammo and just time, the trouble. So it actually looks like I've got a flashlight too, and those you can toggle with F when you're holding it and have a light source, but that attracts zombies. So use at your own risk. But we've got a pretty decent setup going here. Craft that into some metal. Oh, I forgot to lay down that bed. So let's do that real fast. We're gonna lay it just sort of in a random spot over here. And see, now down on the map, see how there's like a little tent? Let me get off of it. That little tent down on the map down here, that means that is your spawn point, or your camp, or whatever you want to go off of. That's where you spawn when you die. So we're going to spawn right up on top of this building instead of, say, we die over here for some reason, or like even in here when we're looting houses and shit, but then we die and our backpack falls there and we spawn fucking clear over here or something. We gotta walk clear back over there. So, and it's just a hassle. So you always want to pick up one of those beds and drop those. Keep hearing like this rumbling noise and like this moaning and this whispering in the fucking distance. It's creepy. I'm hoping that they're gonna have some sort of story to this at some point. The reason I'm breaking these is because they drop cloth. But I'm hoping they have some sort of story at some point, because you always hear like this whispering noise. And I'd like to know if, like, what's going on with the zombie apocalypse. Is it something like just some virus that broke out like any other thing, or is there some fucking creepy entity thing that's like cursed the planet, or like what the hell's going on here? Which I know that's kind of a long shot, but this game does its own thing. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they did something different like that, and I definitely wouldn't be opposed to it, because the whole, oh, there's been a virus outbreak and everyone's dying and coming back to life thing has been done a million times. So, and plus it never really works, because it's always like, realistically, if you got bitten or attacked or anything by a zombie, you would die. It wouldn't just take your health and you could heal later. So, I mean, then it's really hard to pull off. You're just saying me that all those times that I've been hit and attacked, like, they haven't actually bitten me, so that's why I haven't turned. Kind of a long shot, so. Oh, I'm gonna, like, die of hunger and thirst here. Let's eat some tuna. Actually, we're gonna get rid of all this dog food and shit first, all the nasty stuff first. Ugh, my stomach sounds disgusting. Which, that sound is actually going to attract zombies, if I didn't already say that. Okay. Some of that stuff out of the way. Get a little organized here. Put some of my food down here. Okay. Sorry guys, my voice keeps cutting in and out. What the fuck? There was like this ringing noise. Now there's that fucking moaning noise. Okay. Whatever. We need to go gather some wood, actually. Because without the wood, we're not going to be able to make, like, storage chests or doors or anything like that. And I need to get some doors on this place. So I don't have... Which, you can't rely on the doors, but I also... It's another obstacle for zombies to go through, so... But, what you want to do is just go chop down a tree. It's going to be the easiest way. Well, not necessarily the easiest way, because if you spawned in the desert, there's actually like these lumps of wood all over the ground. I don't remember exactly what they're called. It might be like old wood, lump of wood, something. But essentially, you just put those up on the crafting grid right in the middle, and they just turn straight into planks, and you just pick them right up off the ground. So, let's chop down some trees. This is going to be a little bit faster way, I guess, because you get multiple logs from every tree. Like, say, from that one I got 7. And with that, 7 of those will turn into a buttload of planks. And we need a lot of those, so I'm going to chop down a couple of trees. Then we're going to go back up into our... Actually, no, I'm going to get some stone, because we're going to need that for something when I get back up to the top. So, let's break this rock. Rocks take a little bit longer, but you get a lot of them from every one of these big rocks that you break. So when you first start, it's easier just to pick those ones off the ground like I did right before this one, especially to make your axe, because you only need one. And punching one of these rocks with your bare hands to break it, it takes forever. So sounds like fucking parcel tongue going off in the background. It's like Harry Potter's gonna fucking sick a snake on me or something. I fucking hate snakes. I'll fight zombies, but fuck snakes. Oh. Go back this way. Wait a minute, was that a nurse zombie? No, it's a damn like cheerleader or something. The nurse zombies you want to kill every time you get the chance, because they carry painkillers and antibiotics and shit like that a lot of the time. And those are going to be important, because if you get diseased, eventually if you don't find antibiotics, you die. You just straight up die. So you take one of the antibiotics and it cures you of the disease, and it also makes you immune to getting the disease again for like... Just heard something. Whew. Oh my god, that's a fucking animal jumping outside. That just scared the shit out of me. But the antibiotics, they not only cure your disease, but they make you immune to the disease for like an entire game day or something like that. So, free to fight zombies without having to worry about becoming diseased again. And I don't think that rock gave me enough rocks. Well, shit. We might have just enough. Because essentially what I need to do is we need to go down to food and cooking and make a campfire. And I do have enough. Barely. I had just enough. Campfire is actually going to allow us to cook. So that's a very valuable resource. So what you want to do is you just want to throw that down somewhere. Throw it down right there. And then also along with that, that's when you need the cooking pot, because that becomes something that you can cook in. So you can actually take, which I don't really have anything to cook right now, but if you have like, I think like coffee in a jar of water, you can make, coffee beans in a jar of water, you can make coffee, which is really good for hydrating you and giving you stamina, things like that, which I thought coffee actually dehydrated you with all the caffeine and shit, but don't hold me to that. We've got some iron fragments and stuff, so that's really good. Let's just turn that fucking book into paper. That way it becomes stackable. Well, it's already stackable with other books, but this one's going to save inventory space. Yeah. And these we're going to turn into planks. And see what I was talking about with those Oh my god, there's a dog barking outside, and it scared the shit out of me. I get so jumpy when I play horror games, or just survival games with zombies and shit like that. Especially because there's fucking, like, demon dogs out here that'll fucking chase you. Oh god, it scared the shit out of me. And what I wanted to do with these, as soon as those all finish, is I want to make a secure storage chest just to have up here so we can start putting food and stuff up here. Because I know we have that gun safe down there, but you have to actually go down there to get to it. So, and we're actually going to make some doors to put on those doorways down there. Make things a little bit more secure. But I think I'm going to save that for another time. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought. If you enjoyed it, definitely let me know. I love that feedback, and definitely smash the hell out of that like button if you like what you saw. Go show my friend over at Too Drunk to Game some love, because me and him are going to be meeting up sometime and putting together some footage for you guys. Probably from this game, but we play a lot of Final Fantasy, A Realm Reborn too, so we might put some footage together on that. Let me know if you guys like that game too, because I absolutely love that game, and I would love to get some footage of some raids and some dungeons and anything you guys want on there, because I just absolutely love playing it. This has been my current obsession, so I've been playing that, but now I'm rambling, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Like I said, let me know what you thought in the comments below, and smash the hell out of that like button. You guys have a wonderful day. Foolish Hero out.